Hey, Josh Arantia, Country Real Estate here in Tehachapi, California. Getting ready to go out and show some more houses today, which is always a great thing. So interesting how this industry is kind of swings back and forth. A couple of months back, it was listing. Now it's buyer. But that's the nature of the beast. But it's interesting. Yesterday, showing some buyers a home for the first time, first meeting. Kind of getting to know them, starting the relationship process with them. And buyer says to me at the end of the really good showing that we had, full of great conversation and a lot of information, I'll be looking at a house on a different street tomorrow with a different realtor. And I said, interesting. How'd that go? He goes, well, we've just calling listing agents and letting them show us the houses. And so that gave me an opportunity to explain to them, that's not always the best bet. You might be better off going with a exclusive buyer's representation type of a situation, right, with the buyer's agent. And I know, because I'm just from hearing people talk in casual conversation, I've heard people say, hey, go find the listing agent, see if you can write a better offer. The listing agent usually reduces 1% of his commission if he double ends both sides. Well, I was explaining to them that aspect that, if I have a listing, it means I have a working relationship with the seller. What's going to keep that seller from saying, hey, reduce that 1% commission. I want a full price offer still. I want to make the extra money. Why would it go to the buyer in that case? And so that's, not always, it's not a written formula that says if you go to a listing agent and have them write the offer for you, you have a better shot of getting a better deal. And there are other issues in regards to dual agency and your information, how much you will feel comfortable telling that agent who's representing both sides all of your sensitive and private information about your ability to purchase that home. Because the agent has a very difficult job of figuring out how to put a partition in their mind to keep both sides separate, to keep sensitive information where it belongs. When you have a buyer's agent representing you in the purchase of a home, you can tell all your secrets, all of your sensitive information about your ability to purchase, and it stays between you and your buyer's agent. It doesn't go to the seller, right? Nobody gets the upper hand. Nobody has leverage on anybody else. So you get much better representation that way. Therefore, your agent has more ammunition, more power, and more leverage to try to get you the best deal possible and to make sure that your disclosures are as complete as possible, that you know as much about the home before you complete the purchase. And I think so many people focus just on price. What did you get it for? When I think the focus should be more on, was every issue about the house, was the house fully disclosed? Did you have the right inspectors doing the right tests, finding out the most that they possibly can find out about the house for you prior to completing the purchase? And then on a side note, when you go from listing agent to listing agent, you have to tell your story over and over and over again. When you work with the buyer's agent, you only have to tell your story once, right? How many bedrooms you want, where do you want to live, 1 floor, 2 floors, view, no view, all the things that you like and dislike about a house, you only have to tell one agent. And as you go looking through those homes, a good real estate agent is going to be taking notes and going to be curating the homes that they show you, so that you're seeing things that fit your needs. A good buyer's agent understands it's not his job to show you every house on the market. It's his job to show you every house that's right for you. So that just saves a lot of time, and you feel like the experience is better. So just a couple of notes there. And guys, downtown Country Real Estate, Tehachapi, California, home of some of the most amazing and best realtors in the Tehachapi area. Look us up if you're in the market to buy a home or if you're thinking about selling your home, upgrading, moving out of the area, or whatever it might be, 661-822-4433, Downtown Country Real Estate.